Hello 106 students, Ryan here, and today I'm going to be your virtual TA for the Analysis of Anions experiment. Of all the different reactions that take place in this experiment, the one I'm going to cover in this video is the silver nitrate test. To perform this test, you bring your anion into solution, add a little sulfuric acid, then add some silver nitrate and see if you get a precipitate. Now, if you look at a solubility chart that contains silver, you can see there are some anions that will form a precipitate with this metal and some that don't. This chart, for example, says silver iodide is insoluble, and if we do the silver test on it, sure enough, we get a precipitate. Most of the other anions you'll work with are about as predictable, forming a precipitate if your chart says they will, and not forming one if it says they won't. There is one exception though, and that's carbonate. Most charts say silver carbonate is insoluble in solution, and if we were to just mix some silver with a little carbonate, we would indeed get a precipitate. However, there's a little more to this test than just adding silver to an anion. There's a little sulfuric acid in there too. And it turns out that even though silver and carbonate do form a precipitate when they're in there by themselves, they don't if we make the solution acidic. A clue as to the reason why is in the bubbles you see when the acid goes in. Acids and carbonates react in a way that other things that make silver precipitates, like halides, don't. Keep this in mind when you go to analyze your unknown data.